What's going on, New York Giant fans? Welcome back to another Roster Bubble Series video. Hit the like button if you haven't already, comment, and subscribe. Turn on post notifications so you know when live stream pops or drops. Appreciate y'all coming back. Share this out. Do all of the good stuff. We're going to talk about Yodny Cajuste. I'm probably butchering the name. I apologize if I am. And if there's a correct pronunciation, please list it in the comments. We're going to talk about him today in today's Roster Bubble Series video. But how do I do these videos? Well, I talk about a player that's on the cusp of being cut during the summer. I talk about their background, competition, ways they can win a spot on the roster, ways they can lose a spot on the roster. And then finally, I give them a prediction, I should say, whether they will win a spot on the roster or whether they'll be cut. Let's talk about Yodny Cajuste. So, the New England Patriots drafted him out of West Virginia in 2019. And he was with them till 2022, but it's kind of a weird, tricky timeline. Right now, he's 28 years old, trying to grasp a roster spot. 310 pounds, 6'5". So, 2019 with the Pats was put on the non-football injury list to start the season after undergoing a quad injury. After undergoing quad surgery. There, I said it. But he did not play a single game for the Patriots during the 2019 season. He would also not play a game in the 2020 season with the Patriots. He had a knee injury, was placed on injured reserve. 2021 is where he started to get his licks, and the licks were minimal. 7 games, 2 starts, 1 tackle, total of 1 sack and 4 pressures given up. And snaps-wise, well, we could talk about that for Mr. Yodny Cajuste. 81 total snaps, which is 17% of the snaps in those 7 games that he did play, and then 13% on special teams. Then you move to the next season, 2022, 12 pressures, 3 sacks, 3 starts, 10 games. Primarily, of course, at tackle, and also to make a connection. In 2021, he did have Carmen Brasillo, and also 2020 as well, he did have Carmen Brasillo as his O-line coach, so you could sense sort of a familiarity thing here. But also, he was signed with the Giants when Bobby Johnson was still around as the O-line coach. So familiarity, but nonetheless, it wasn't the exact reason he was brought in. So injuries have pretty much derailed the start of his career, and he was with the Jets in 23, but he was released on August 17, 2023 during the preseason. And the Giants picked him up about a month and a half later. So, how can he win? Obviously, again, 1 year familiarity with Carmen Brasillo while he was a player. No injuries. He's got to stay healthy. The Giants have very much of a limited tackle room. And we'll go over the competition right now. You have Josh Ezeudu, right? Marcellus Johnson, who's a tackle out of Missouri, undrafted free agent. You have Josh Miles, who hasn't played an NFL snap in about 2-3 years. And you also have Matt Nelson, who's the swing tackle from the Lions. So it's a decent competition, but it's not like, other than maybe one guy, everyone else is still fighting for that second spot, right? Ezeudu, if they keep him a tackle, okay, then you could probably pencil him in as, okay, he's going to be the swing tackle. But you still need that second guy. Matt Nelson is not clean. Josh Miles certainly isn't. Cajuste is probably on the same level. And you have Marcellus Johnson, the undrafted free agent. So, no injuries. Solid pass protector and run defender, can play both sides. That's probably where it's at right now. He just needs to play really well. Solid. The Giants had so many problems last year with the O-line, not just in the regular season, but in the preseason too, because they kept switching guys out. They signed Julian Davenport late. They had Corey Cunningham, rest in peace. He was giving up a lot of sacks and all these other different things. There was another tackle that we had was giving up a lot of sacks against the Lions. So it wasn't great overall, and the Giants were, again, scramming to get a tackle or a guard at the waiver wire, and the Giants really don't want to do that again this year. They'd like to stay in-house, Ezeudu or Nelson or Cajuste or Johnson or whoever it may be, but he needs to be a solid pass protector and a solid run defender. Just get better in both of those facets. And show your versatility to play both sides. I know he played right tackle primarily with the Patriots, play left tackle too, and maybe switch inside. I think there's a couple of guys that have been able to switch inside that the Giants will probably cross-train. He could be one of those guys during the preseason if there's injuries. And that would be a positive if he's better at position than the other, because hey, it's like, hey, listen, you can play this position better than the other. We need that position. You're going to be on the roster. How can he lose? No position versatility. If he doesn't move to another side and just plays bad at tackle, that's not a good path. Injuries, not great because he's been derailed by injuries over the course of his career. And even he was cut by the Jets for an injury reserve settlement. So again, injuries is the main theme of this video, folks. And lack of push against the run and lack of strength against the pass. That's going to be it, right? Try to fight for your way as a swing tackle. I know Azudu's there, but pretty much it's an open race if they are keeping another tackle. How can he win? Again, no injuries, solid pass protector and run defender, can play both sides. If Porcillo knows his strengths from New England, how can he lose? Injuries, no position versatility, lack of push against the run, and lack of strength against the pass. I have him being cut. I don't think he's going to make the roster. He could stick around for the practice squad depending on the way he plays, but I think Azu definitely has a foot inside over him. Matt Nelson, because of experience, could definitely do it. But I just don't think Yodny Cajuste is going to stay on this roster, especially with the injury history. Like, comment, subscribe, do all the good stuff. Turn on post notifications so you know when a live stream pops or drops. Appreciate y'all coming back. Peace out, guys. See you later. Stay cool.